Welcome to the moon room, the latest room on this. Ask your mom about it. She know. Okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So, Moonies, gratitude. Welcome back to the people that's already subscribed to my channel. Welcome to the new people. I pray that you subscribe to my channel, join the team here. Also, you guys, I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and comment on the video that resonate. That's pretty much it. Okay. So this week I asked Spirit, what should you expect this week? Okay, what energy should you kind of embody? And Spirit gave me the Page of Swords. Okay, so I feel like it's a lot of planning that needs to happen if you haven't already, especially if you are trying to like go back to school, start something new as well. So I feel like you have to start laying down groundwork with the Page of Swords. Also, I feel like as well some things may be delayed with the Page of Swords. Here you could probably feel like you missed the opportunity, but I feel like you didn't miss the opportunity that was not for you. If you want me to be honest. Also, I feel like Spirit wants you to continue to be inspired, especially if you can't wait to start school, or if you can't wait to get more knowledge when it comes to something that you want to pursue here as well. So it doesn't really have to be school, but it could be a trade, it could be, something where you can use it to benefit your life, here as well. So Spirit definitely wants you to think before you speak with the Page of Swords. Also with the Page of Swords, I feel like, a lot of people could be like keeping up with you with the Page of Swords that's coming out. So just be mindful of what you put out, especially if you don't want, certain people to get a hold of certain information here as well. I also, Spirit wants you to speak out more, especially if you don't really speak up. Spirit wants you to speak up and speak out as well with the Page of Swords coming out as well. So yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to have patience when it comes to the Page of Swords. So definitely have patience this week. Again, I think things will fall into not perspective. Things will fall into place for you here. Yeah, and that's crazy because I didn't even see this card. So you have lack of planning. So you could have lack of planning. I have it bad. I'm a type of person, like, say, for example, we go out of town, right? Um, I'm not the type to have like an itinerary. I mean, I'm kind of getting to the age where I really want to have an itinerary, but the old me, like, we gonna wing it, I never really have a plan when it comes to certain things. So I feel like Spirit wants you to start planning here, because you could have lack of planning, and that could kind of keep you feeling worn out, all over the place, scattered brain. It's just I feel like it probably comes to be too much for you, or feel like it's too much for you. So yeah, Spirit definitely wants you to work on, like, your time management and things like that. Because when the Two of Pentacles come out, I also tell people to like kind of work on time management. But I feel like the Page of Swords could also represent you kind of, not really doing too good with time, here as well. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling with that card. Just have patience this week. I feel like you probably felt like you missed the opportunity, but I feel like, you have not missed any opportunity that wasn't for you. Okay, somebody, you could probably be seeing 333 a lot, or like 222 as well. So, or you could probably be seeing that this week a lot. Okay, so just remember I said that, just keep a lookout on those threes as well. You could also be, your ancestors could also be sending you numbers and things like that. So, yeah. So if you are not connected with your ancestors, start, connecting with them. Maybe their birthday is in March, or their birthday is on the third, or even if it's not 333, it could be certain numbers that your ancestors is sending you, you know. So yeah, just look out for those. This week, Spirit wants you to drink more water as well. You know, up your intake on water. It say more water, less lemon drops. So yeah. Also, I feel like you got people shook. Okay, I feel like number one, I feel like because they didn't know that you were this strong. You know, they didn't know that you were this. I won't say wise, but what's the word? Y'all know I always forget the word. Dang. Secure in who you are. These people feel like you are like indestructible. You know, if you want me to be honest. I had to look up the word. These people feel like you are indestructible. So with that being said, I feel like these people try everything to like bring you down, you know. But with the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles that's coming out, I feel like you're looking pretty, you know, well off to me, satisfied to me. They feel like you couldn't make it on your own. So I feel like that's why you got these people shook, is because you standing alone independently, you know, building your foundation. Here as well, you can have like your own business with the King of Swords coming out, or you could just be steady in your foundation again, or making good money, or you could be in like a high position at your workplace, or whatever the case it could be. I feel like you could be a hermit. You could be inside all the time as well, you know. So people be feeling like you be inside cooking up some shit. If you want me to be honest, you know, they feel like you gonna pop out, you know, because the last card I showed you was the Eight of Cups. These is the Nine of Cups. So it's like every time you pop out, you upgrade. So it's kind of like every time they turn around, you upgrading, you know. So you was just at the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, the Eight of, well, no, that was the Eight of Pentacles that I just showed you. What's that, the Eight of Pentacles? Or was that the Eight of Cups? Regardless of, I feel like you leveling up, you know, especially when it comes to like your coins here as well. They feel like you are free, you know, financially. You have financial freedom as well, you know. So I feel like that's why you have people shook. You always on the move. You could be moving literally with the Three of Wands coming out here as well. You could stay at a distance from these weird people here. So yeah, even when I brung up time management, here go the Two of Pentacles. That's what I was saying. I feel like this week too, you should probably work on your time management. But yeah, that's what I feel like is really what's going on this week. Like every time somebody turn around, like it's like kind of like you upgrading, you know. Even with the Queen of Wands, you know, coming out, you could have changed something about your aesthetic, but you are so beautiful. Your energy is just so beautiful as well. You know, I feel like you could have a lot of people staring at you or wanting to talk to you and things of that nature. But yeah, I feel like you definitely walked away from these people, and that's why they in their head. That's why they in conflict, you know. So this could be like a masculine in particular too, you know. So you could probably feel that energy this week if you want me to be honest here. But yeah, I feel like if you are in a relationship, I feel like it's too many people in your relationship, or like, you know, it's gonna be it's some type of conflict here, you know, when it comes to your relationship. And I see someone walking away, if you want me to be honest, you know. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I pray that this resonated, because I feel like, you know, you going into hermit mode or someone backing away from the situation, you know, is causing some type of conflict in a relationship, or this did in the past. Take it as it resonate. But yeah, I feel like somebody is walking away from everything, you know, because it's causing them anxiety or some type of like stress or something in that nature, if you want me to be honest. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, if you are dating, you know, don't next go round, we not having everybody in our relationship. That's just not what it's gonna be. Absolutely the fuck not. So I hope that this resonates. Somebody could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And I love y'all, and I see y'all in my next video. All my information will be in the description below. Gratitude.